This is ANN News Brief.
Some boarding schools and businesses in Malawi have shut their doors after a court verdict on the country's disputed election draws near. The Constitutional Court said in a notice the ruling will be delivered on Monday next week in the capital, Lilongwe. A number of schools have sent students home ahead of the ruling for fears of potential violence and disruption that could follow. Leading bus companies have also issued notices saying that there will be no services on the day of the judgment because there may be violence in the aftermath of the ruling. Opposition parties sued incumbent President Peter Mutharika, who narrowly won the presidential election. They are challenging his re-election in the poll held in May last year. Mutharika's victory unleashed nationwide demonstrations demanding the sacking of the Electoral Commission chief and lawsuits. Malawi Information Minister has called for calm, saying the government has put in place measures to ensure all citizens are safe. Oromia region in the west of Ethiopia has been experiencing internet blackout for a while. The people marked 25 days without access to the internet and mobile phone networks on Tuesday. Those who have families there told journalists they are concerned as they cannot communicate with their relatives in western Oromia, where the security situation is unstable. State-run Ethio Telecoms did not make a comment about the shutdown. Many young people have fled the area to the capital Addis Ababa or to neighboring Gambela region. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network, ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Kenya says a student returning from Wuhan, China with suspected coronavirus has been quarantined at the Kenyatta National Hospital in the capital, Nairobi. Health Minister Cecily Karuke said on Tuesday the patient, Emil Kenya, had flown through Guangzhou, China, and Thai capital Bangkok to Nairobi. Health officials at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport said he had a high fever and he is now being kept in isolation at the hospital. The Health Ministry said Kenya Airways had been asked to contact all passengers on the flight, requesting that they present themselves to the nearest health facility for a checkup. Authorities are now waiting for results to determine whether he is infected with coronavirus. Coronavirus first confirmed in China have since been confirmed in several other Asian countries, including Europe and the United States. British Airlines has suspended all flights to China. Also, the Mozambican government has suspended issuing visas upon arrival to travelers from China in order to curb the spread of coronavirus. Other countries across the world are considering evacuating their citizens. So far, 4 Ethiopians, 1 Kenya, and 1 Ivory Coast national have been quarantined and are in isolation for virus-like symptoms. As China authorities struggle to contain the virus, nations have started implementing surveillance and screening at airports, especially for travelers arriving from Wuhan in China, the epicenter of the disease. Hundreds have died and thousands infected, mostly in China. That is ANN News Brief at 4. Join us again at 5 for our full newscast. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.